Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your Love Tarot reading for November 2022. This is a general love reading for all of those born under the sign of Sagittarius. So feel free to take whatever messages resonate and leave behind for others whatever does not. We are going to do some clarifications with tarot cards and then close off with some oracle cards. At the bottom of the deck, which is the influencing energy of the reading, you have the Six of Swords. So there seems to be some type of transition that you're going through, possibly some healing that needs to take place when it comes to your life in general, and it is affecting your love life. So here in this first column, we look at what you can embrace for a more fulfilling love life. You have hell, rebirth. You have Queen of Swords, Nine of Swords, and Knight of Cups. In this middle column, we find out what will intensify your passion. You have Stag Spirit, leadership, the Star, the Magician, and Judgment. So some major life lessons when it comes to how leadership and passion kind of go together for you. In this third column, we take a peek at how love will surprise you. You have security, Nine of Cups, the Emperor, and Eight of Cups. So Sagittarius, here, this card of rebirth seems that in order to kind of have a more fulfilling love life, or to think of your love life as being more fulfilling for you, there is some type of transformation that needs to take place or is taking place. Here, the Six of Swords, this is a transition, so it would make sense that this transition is due to some type of transformation where you may be letting go of some things that no longer serve you and embracing whatever does. You have the Nine of Swords here, and that kind of indicates a lot of crying, sleepless nights, anxiety, and there is also the Queen of Swords. So here it may be either a person or maybe a person or like a parent type or a boss that might be affecting you. And with the Knight of Cups here, it seems that it may be affecting how you kind of communicate from the heart. So let's take a look. I mean, for some of you, it may be that there was a situation that, of romance, and some type of decision was made where, there's sadness, possibly regret, but it does seem that these are like kind of outside of love and affecting your love life. But let's take a look at this Queen of Swords, see what that's about. You have the Six of Swords, which is the influencing energy of the reading. It could be that you are in this transition period trying to heal and trying to be more aligned with your heart and mind, trying to see things clearly, trying to see how things need to change. Let's see what this Nine of Swords is about here. You've got the Nine of Wands. So here are these first two. Is there two cards stuck together here? Nope. You can see the first two cards that have come out to clarify both have bandages on them. So there is a sense of needing to heal some type of hurt, some type of feeling that you are being worn down and constantly needing to be, prepared for something, prepared to protect yourself, to defend what is important to you. And with the nines, there's kind of like coming to an end, coming to a completion. And I'm going to pull one more card here because I'd like to get some type of clarification if these endings, these kind of stress, anxiety, being worn down, is directly due to your love life or something that is more associated with, career, family. You have the Six of Pentacles, and that is kind of more about income, how you earn money. So it could be that, a change of jobs or feeling that you are really getting worn down when it comes to work. It may be that someone at work is kind of, overbearing or not really lifting you up. So with the Knight of Cups, you have the Page of Cups. And that is a sense of, perhaps not really allowing your sensitivities, vulnerabilities to kind of fully come out, or you haven't because you feel like you had to be on guard. You've had to possibly, try to approach life, figuring out what to do, problem solving, strategizing. And so here, this concept of looking at life as full of potential and possibilities, being a dreamer, being a romantic, it's kind of overshadowed that. I'm actually going to pull one more card for this Knight of Cups, Page of Cups situation. You have the Six of Cups, and that is a sense of nostalgia, past memories, looking back on your childhood. This is kind of bringing up to mind the ability of looking at life through the eyes of a child and seeing that sense of wonder and limitless possibilities. So here, in terms of embracing a more fulfilling love life, it seems that you need to get some like harmony and balance with, how it is that you earn income or get resources, or balancing certain wants and needs when it comes to, how you can operate through life in general. And here, to intensify your passion, you have this Stag Spirit leadership card. So it does kind of indicate that you have that leadership quality, that you have this, fire in you to really kind of be your own person, to be a dreamer, and possibly choose a career path where you have a lot of passion. And even though this has to do with a love reading, it does seem to me to some degree have to be overall ways of thinking, all overall ways of living life. You have this Magician card here, and this is about having confidence in yourself, being aware of your environment, and knowing your skills, your talents, having access to resources so that you can create what you want and manifest that into reality. So let's go ahead and clarify that right now. You have the Seven of Cups here. So Sagittarius, there's a sense of maybe not being fully aware of what it is that you do want. And maybe this transition, this rebirth, is going to help you to figure out, what is it that you want. With the Star card here, this is also a card of healing. It's also a card of hope and wishes coming true. You have the Nine of Cups over here, which is also like a wish fulfillment card. So let's take a look at the Star. You have the Emperor, and the Emperor shows up over here as well. So, in terms of, a fire sign similar to you, Aries is the card for the Emperor. This is about kind of masculine power, authority, control, but it's also about boundaries, setting healthy boundaries, knowing what works for you, doesn't work for you, knowing what to delegate, knowing what ultimately what you can take and won't take. So let's take a look at this Judgment card. This is really kind of reflecting on your position in life, position in your job, position in your love life, your dating life, and looking at the past to see how is it that you made certain choices, decisions, actions, or lack thereof that contributed to you being where you are, and what is it that you need to release, let go of, to kind of get rid of baggage, and what you want to follow, what your heart and soul want you to embrace going forward. So here we have the Nine of Cups, the Wish card again. So it may be that there is some type of dream that you had, some type of goal when you were younger. For some of you, it may be you had this dream person that you either wanted to be in terms of your career, or in terms of how you want to be in love, or this dream person that you wanted to end up with eventually. But either way, here focusing on what your true voice, your confidence, because it's there, and recognizing where you need to kind of set up those healthy boundaries, recognizing what you'll take and won't take, and recognizing that moving forward from the heart, following your dreams, following this goal of happiness if that's not what you've been doing so far, and you've been just kind of struggling trying to manage and fit into the day-to-day rat race, then this is really kind of having you take another look at it, because it will and does affect your love life. And here, how love will surprise you, you have the security. And that's kind of, again, that concept of stability and having a strong foundation and boundaries. So it seems that with this kind of setting up boundaries for yourself, following your heart, pursuing what it is that you desire, feeling good about where you are, who you are, and moving away from the things that no longer serve you is going to really lead to some love surprises. So I'm going to clarify this Emperor over here. You have the Five of Pentacles. So Sagittarius, it may be that when it comes to how you view yourself in love relationships, maybe you feel like you put in more of the effort. Maybe you put in you do the heavy lifting, because there is this perception that you need to do more or be more. For others of you, it may be that you are really working hard to establish yourself in a job where you have money, that it's making you feel insecure when it comes to your love life. So let's take a look at this Eight of Cups here. This kind of walking away from the things that don't serve you. You have the Four of Wands. So it seems that being able to do this walking away, reflecting with this Judgment card, it's going to allow you to have that happy foundation. Again, another four here. And four is about security. It's about stability. And usually the Four of Wands is celebrating some type of accomplishment, reaching some milestone. And it may be that, walking away from the things that aren't serving you, which it seems like you are in the process of doing. Perhaps you are, thinking about it, trying to, think about how it would be if you walked away, but actually emotionally moving away from that is going to be a huge, celebration for you in terms of your independence and your sense of security in yourself, and allow you to really, recognize that you have a lot of love to give, and you're not just stressed and anxious and feeling worn down. So let's take a look at the Nine of Cups. You have the Devil card here. So Sagittarius, it may be that this is a relationship that you seem to be unable to kind of get out of, or it's a pattern of kind of going after the same types of people. And to some degree, it can be like, just a negative thought process that you need to be aware of. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to focus here on this Judgment and Nine of Cups, because it does seem that this Nine of Cups and Devil, it's for you to make that assessment for yourself, to decide for yourself what doesn't work for you and why. So let's take a look if you're able to really embrace this reflection and answer the call to something greater than yourself, and recognize that you have a lot of love to give, and focusing that love on yourself as well. Let's see what can help break that devil chain. You have the Star again. So here you've got the double star, you've got the Six of Swords here, the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and the two bandages here. I would suggest that if you're feeling anxiety and stress, then it seems that there needs to be some type of possibly assistance in getting some healing going on, whether that is a mental health professional, someone that you trust, some type of religious counselor, whatever works for you. It seems that there is, at least with respect to whatever this devil situation is for you, and you have the two emperors kind of trying to take your power back. This seems to be all kind of tied together. So I'm going to close off with a couple of oracle cards to see how you can uncover more love surprises this month. You have the card of Wisdom and the card of Hope, which is kind of like the Star. So here it seems that talking to someone who is really like an expert, someone who can help you to recognize how you can look at your past situation in maybe in this Queen of Swords type of way, connected heart and mind, and being more aware of what's going on around you, where you excel, and helping you to realize those things is going to help you to really surprise yourself in terms of the love that can flow to you and from you. So I'm hoping that this reading provides a helpful perspective of love for you in November. To dive deeper into the month, check out readings for each of your sun, moon, and rising signs. We'll see you next time. Take care.